All right. Well, I guess I started the new recording right away because guess what? Another bus coming and guess what happened? That bus is also not in service. Okay? Okay? Right? So again, like I said, I keep showing you guys this repeated pattern from time to time, you know, and particularly in some of my heavy target days of target. And you know what happened today too, because I registered for my class. Okay, I forgot to say this in the first video, but I registered for my class today. Right? On top of that, and I did that early. After I registered for my class and I went back to check on my email about 2 hours later, I saw an email that was sent to me 2 days before, and then again this morning. Now, when I got this morning and I checked my email, those emails wasn't there at all. On top of that, after those emails came in, they had a red exclamation point, you know, on the email. You know, so I'm like, okay, what the hell is this? I've never seen this before, right? And also the email was marked urgent, and this is my school email, my college email, right? So I knew what was happening. I knew, you know, this is all part of their target. And then on top of that, later on, one of the guy from the Student Accessibility Center, his name is Mr. Lee. And check this out. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys this, okay? So, you know, it's all how they manipulate people and manipulate me, right? So this guy, his name is Mr. Lee. He calls me, right? Now, I haven't heard from these people since the COVID thing began. And the Accessibility Center is in the school where students with disabilities go and stuff like that, right? So I haven't heard from them since this COVID stuff then. So immediately, so like I said, so today I registered for my class, right? And again, I didn't see the email they sent me because they send it afterwards, right? So I would miss because they send it out for advisement, right? So I end up missing that advisement session, okay? So I signed up for my class, and after I signed up for my class, they just started with the sirens, the police sirens, the fire trucks, and stuff like that. Because again, you know, anything you try to do if you're a TI, they try to prevent you from doing it, whether using psychological means, whether using covert actions. You know, one of the classes I tried to sign up for, enrolling, I couldn't because they said I wasn't proficient in English and writing. I'm like, I've been through this shit in my first semester, right? When I went to the register, and they were like, you are proficient, so I don't know why the computer is doing this, right? So again, these are barriers that they place, right? These are manipulative things that they do within the system, right, to prevent you, if you're a TI who's going to school, from getting certain classes or enrolling in certain classes by doing stuff like that, right? Because you remember, I went to that college in the 90s. I am proficient. I mean, I could have went back to the same degree and got my degree within probably, within a year and a half, okay? But I choose a different career, okay? So I'm proficient in English, reading, and math, right? So again, just to show you that this is what they do, man. This is, and I always say this, the fact that black people participate in this shit, or any person of color in this white supremacy system, where they themselves are being oppressed, where they themselves are being manipulated, where they themselves, are being discriminated against when it comes to certain jobs, and then they turn around and do it to another person within their own group, right? That's the power of manipulation, of mind control, of program manipulation, mind programming of society and people in society, right? And they all walk around here like, so now they send the black one. Now she send the black one to come and check me out, huh? You work in the same store as the Hispanic woman that come in over here and curse me? Huh? You guys wearing the same shirt? Okay, that's why you come over here to check to see who I was, huh?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know, it doesn't matter. All right, so you see, so now they send the black woman to come over here now, right? See that shit? Yo, I'm telling you, man. They figure that they can do this shit to you, right? And then the minute you get upset, they want to retaliate against you. Like, what kind of fucking psychopathic people are these people, right? It's like, again, as a black person, like white people discriminate against black people, murder black people, and black people get upset, right? And then they're like, well, why are black people getting upset? These are the same mentality that they instill within black people, right? So again, we as black people, we become just like white people, except we don't have the power, right? But their mentality towards us is our mentality towards each other, okay? And yet they walk around here thinking that they can't be manipulated. Yet they walk around here thinking about, God is the only person that can control their mind and manipulate their mind. Do you know the type of shit that this U.S. government and the security agents have been working on for mind control? Okay, all you got to do is read Dr. Jose Delgado book, right? Psycho-Civilized Society. This dude been running an experiment using microwave and radio waves to control people's behavior, to control the behavior of animals. And yet when you tell these ignorant people about this stuff, they don't want to know about it because they've been conditioned to ignore the truth. It's programming, right? And those of us who are awake, okay, it becomes very difficult for us to even talk to these people because, as James Baldwin, look at the police, they turn on their sirens. Because as James Baldwin said, as a black person in America, when you become conscious, he says that you're angry all the time, But he doesn't mean angry as in angry. He just means it is very frustrating when you are around your own people and you see how they've been brainwashed and conditioned, right? And we're in the worst condition that we've ever been now than we were in the 50s, but yet they walk around here as if, everything is happy, everything is great, kumbaya, I'm telling you, man, it's ridiculous. Well, here comes another bus. Let's see if this bus is in service. As you guys see, the police thing is just going. You can call the police. Shit, I can record her ass if she's, running a psychological camp. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I can record her. If you're in public, I can record your ass. Okay, that's it. So like I say, you see, they send the black girl now, right? I'm telling you, there's no way you think that you can do this to somebody and the person not get upset or get angry. Because if it was being done to you, you would get upset and you would get angry. So as a TI, don't let them make you think that you can't be angry. You can be angry. You can be frustrated. And when they want to confront you and curse at you, you curse at them back too. Because I didn't curse at her first. You heard it. Okay?